Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion's Challenge Runs in the Binding of Isaac. Got a very simple run today, suggested by many people, including my own personal brain. Believe it or not, yes it is indeed functional. This is gonna be a vanilla run with a slight twist to make it a little bit more relevant. This is gonna be called the Rebirth run. What's the crux of this run? What's the gimmick, if you will? Not to call it a gimmick, because obviously that has some negative connotations, but the gimmick of this run, he says, completely ignoring the words that just came out of his mouth, is that we can't have more hearts or more spirit hearts than we have on the screen. So we can only have up to 12 hearts. Beyond that is going to be impossible. Now, it's possible that this is just going to be a straight vanilla run, because, you know, it's not always the case that I end up getting spirit hearts or regular hearts off the screen. More likely spirit hearts than regular hearts, of course. But it might end up being a very, shall I say, relevant run, because, of course, Edmund McMillan was talking that in Rebirth, this kind of exploitation, or this glitch almost, like unintentional feature, if you will, of being able to get hearts off the screen is going to be rectified, for better or for worse. I'm taking some staggeringly stupid damage here, but it's going to be rectified, so sadly, my former tactic, or most used tactic in all likelihood, of just spamming Guppy's paw to get as many hearts as possible, is not going to be viable anymore. That spirit heart is valuable. And it also, it creates some interesting situations like this one, where, like, if I was to get 10 spirit hearts right now, we wouldn't be able to pick some of them up, even though I'm missing some of my regular heart containers. I have no idea how this is going to work. If I had to guess, I mean, you know, this is not necessarily the channel you go to for hard-hitting Isaac strategy. There's other people, particularly guys like, you know, BizSnap and Cobalt Streak, Lethal Frag, maybe even, that are more to that style of things. But if I had to guess based on, you know, my time with the game so far, my expectation would be that this would probably make deals with the devil a little bit more viable. Because, you know, if you can't have the health anyway, you might as well give it up to get something in return. It's going to make some items less valuable, like, you know, the Miter and the Relic don't necessarily seem like they would be that... Well, they'd still be good, but maybe not as good. I don't know, I'm interested to hear what you guys think for how this is going to work. Because, you know, we're all in this Isaac mess together, really, when it comes to theory crafting whatever's going to happen in Rebirth. So... if you have some suggestions or possible hypotheses for what is going to happen and how this, like, 12 heart limit is going to affect things, I'm beyond interested to hear what your opinions are. Now, the only challenge for this run is actually remembering to not pick up spirit hearts, because it is second fucking nature to pick up spirit hearts whenever they're available. Otherwise, you would be a big ding-dong who is, you know, drastically lowering your chances for success. Sadly, we lack a key here, so we are unable to go to the item room. Remember that this is, for all intents and purposes, just a Rebirth-style vanilla run. So our one condition doesn't affect anything else. We can absolutely still go to item rooms, we can still go to shops. I have my D6 available, so I can use that to potentially reroll a shitty item in the item room here. And I'm interested to see, you know, the repercussions of having this 12 heart limit, not only in Isaac, or not only in Rebirth, but in our run right here. So obviously, I would be the world's largest ding-dong if I was going to reroll Polyphemus. That is my pick for the number 4 best item in the game, if I remember my list placement and ranking properly. I don't know why I've got that sweet... Oh, that's meat that's giving us the eyebrow. It almost looks like I've got, like, a unibrow mask on. I want to get both of these, but I don't think one bomb would do it for us. It might have, actually, but I definitely wanted to get that Eternal Heart more than anything else. And of course, you know, the game is doing a very good job of actually making it so that this run is going to be, you know, affected by that challenge run condition. We're already at 7 heart containers. Well, we'll be at 5 red heart containers and 7 hearts total right now. Well, technically 6, because we've got the half Eternal Heart and the half red heart, but you know what I'm saying. Here, there is our secret room, hoping to pick up, you know, a decent sum of money. Obviously, at this point, anything that increases our damage is amazing. Anything that increases our rate of fire is probably even better. But, you know, the attack fly is probably the most, shall I say, controversial decision that I've made so far. And it hasn't been that controversial, but I always like the attack fly as a passive. Probably more than 50% of people out there would have re-rolled attack fly, because it's not super useful, and, you know, you're fairly likely to get a better item, I suppose. But I like attack fly, in all honesty. Now, obviously, I will be hoping for a deal with the devil here, because if I get a deal with the devil, I could get rid of some hearts, which would give me some more breathing room to pick up more spirit hearts, potentially. But beyond that, also have a chance to get some extra damage. Well, there is another spirit heart for us. Hopefully, we get a mom's knife or a spirit of the night in this room. Jesus Juice vastly increases our damage, as far as I know, so I'm going to pick that up. And we have Lord of the Pit, Guppy's head. I'm going to take Lord of the Pit. I have accidentally activated my Xbox 360 controller, which I think interrupted my keyboard there. I don't necessarily like Lord of the Pit as an item. You know what? Why don't we reroll this just in case it's something amazing? I don't think it's necessarily worth it to get the mark here. We're already in a pretty good situation. It would raise our rate of fire on the tiers, but that's okay. Let's be a little bit more cautious for now. I've had some runs that ended super quickly due to, you know, bad play and hubris, and I would like to not replicate that here. So let's be a little bit more conservative. We are down to 6 Spirit Hearts now. Or sorry, 6 heart containers total. We're on Caves XL, which means we're going to want to get at least, well, with 8 cents, at least 2 keys, but probably 3, so we can go to both of the item rooms and the shop. And so far, so good on this run. It's been kind of a unique run. It's very weird for me, or very alien, to get Lord of the Pit as opposed to Spirit of the Night. That was a very bad dodge on my part. That was an even worse dodge, to be quite honest with you. The fact that I can't hit these guys is a little bit strange to me as well. But I have lost 1 Spirit Heart dealing with what should be one of the easier rooms in the game. We are in Caves XL, not Catacombs. So I really have no excuse. These guys are the ultimate dodgers. I should perhaps use Attack Fly, maybe? Are you serious? There we go. We finally managed to graze him there, and that was enough. These guys will die in 1 hit each. The reason, of course, that Lord of the Pit is a little bit worse than the Spirit of the Night is that we will not have the Ouija board. That being said, still really, really good. Definitely worth the amount of money, or the amount of health that we spent on it. Although, I would have preferred Spirit of the Night. Actually, you know, you could make an argument that maybe Lord of the Pit has other benefits, because you can still shoot poop easily. So what we're going to lack in being able to shoot over rocks and stuff like that, we're hopefully going to save in time. That is just straight up Mom's Knife. That is incredibly lucky. Don't hate the player, hate the game. We now have Polyphemus Mom's Knife as of the 3rd/4th floor. If the secret room is here, we will be able to bomb our way into the shop. It is not there. And getting Mom's Knife without having to give up any health for it is absolutely amazing. Obviously, at this point, I'm really going to want to stack health up because I have, or I'm going to need to get, like, really close to enemies, which is worrying, of course. With this key, I go to the item room. I've considered going to the shop, of course, but, oh, there we go. Now we will definitely go back and go to the shop. Arcade might be viable to get the blood bank. Again, more HP, absolutely worthwhile. What a good run so far. It's just been a very pleasant run. Free Polyphemus, free Mom's Knife. Well, we traded a key, I suppose. And you know what? We'll buy another key in the shop here. This will allow us to go to the mob trap room. I don't like Bum Friend. If we get more money, we might re-roll and see if we can get a better item there. I don't know. What do we get in here? Just a single red heart. You know, it might seem like that's really bad, but that might actually help us out a lot on the arcade because it will give us 2 more plays on the blood bank. So we'll just cut open these guys here. They should explode without creating flies because I'm going to do so much damage to them so quickly. These guys are obviously going to be easy to kill as well. And we got a bomb for our troubles. So you know what? We're taking a little bit of time to do some side missions here. We're not doing the main quest. We're just kind of tooling around, doing some sticky missions that we found. Sticky Missions sounds like a great band name from the 70s or something. So we're just going to play the shit out of this. We're going to get enough money to possibly reroll whatever the Bum Friend is into something better. That's IV Bag. Doesn't really interest me, so you know what? Let's cut our losses and get the fuck out of here. Have I even used my D6 so far? I can't remember if I have. I don't think I have, actually. Which is kind of surprising. I forgot that I had Jesus Juice as well. That was a good pickup that doesn't show up all that often. We pick up the Compass, and I am basically sitting on cloud 9 here. Compass, Mom's Knife, Polyphemus, Jesus Juice, decent amount of health, all by the 3rd floor. And we still have an item room to go to here. Not to mention 2 boss rooms. And I'll definitely have the D6 available for at least a couple of those if I'm interested. So we're definitely sitting pretty right now. We're not even really a glass cannon. We still have above base health as Isaac. So I literally cannot complain about anything. In fact, even my previous complaining about not getting Spirit of the Night should fall on deaf ears now. Because Mom's Knife already goes over rocks. So essentially, I seriously have nothing to complain about. Everything's coming on Millhouse, including that pill, which just gave us 2 extra Spirit Hearts. It's a shame that the blood bank didn't pay out for us, but again, any complaining right now is just me being a big old negative Nancy, I would say. You ever, like, I wonder if since negative Nancy has become a common phrase, people have stopped naming their kids Nancy as much. I know that sounds like it might be crazy, but I'm always interested to see, like, correlation in data like that. Not to imply causation, of course. We're gonna get the Spelunker's Head. I thought about re-rolling it. I much prefer the X-ray goggles, but, you know, we might not always have the option to get the X-ray goggles, so I think this will definitely pay for itself. We'll save our re-rolls for these bosses, and the, I guess, potential deal with the devil after we fight whoever our bosses are here. We are in the cave, so it should be pretty easy. Just kind of hoping to snag some HP upgrades, I guess, at this point. Obviously, Miter and Relic would be beautiful as well. You can't always get what you want, but so far we have definitely gotten what we've wanted, almost exclusively. So the fact that I can fly means those spikes are not worrying. Little bit low on Tinted Rock so far, which is a shame because I would love to get the small rock. We're doing great on money so far. I should absolutely press my advantages and explore everything. These flies should not be an issue at all. Now I'm like Attack Fly. Why did I pick up Attack Fly? I could have re-rolled it for something amazing. I've got luck on my side right now. Single zombie. Come at me, bro. If I could actually hit him, I would be happier, but in any case, let's move on. This is not a dead end. This is our trip to the boss room, but there might be a dead end over here. In the meantime, again, pressing my advantages here to get everything available to me. Demon Judgment is very tempting with me having 3 Spirit Hearts right now. So I've taken out most of the riffraff on this room already. One last Laser Bullet Fly and one more penny for me. So let's play Demon Judgment. We might get incredibly lucky. In any case, these bosses will almost assuredly drop hearts. Wow. Alright, that was really lucky. Let's re-roll it. Lard. You know what? Totally okay with picking that up. We're going to be a little bit slower, but we can fly regardless. So there's the HP I asked for. We are getting fairly close to having HP off the screen, so the fact that I can fly means Pestilence should be a no-brainer. In fact, you know, not to be funny, but he literally has no brain right now based on the fact that his head is gone. And now he is completely dead. Let's see who our second boss is. Gertie, this is the, I guess, most difficult boss that maybe we could fight at this point, but as you can see, I almost one-shot Gertie, which is a pretty good indication of where we are from a damage perspective right now. I hate Pageant Boy. Please let me fight Krampus in here. Yes, so I can get my D6 back and get rid of Pageant Boy. Man, for a vanilla run, we are tearing shit up right now. This is crazy. I'm not sure if Lump of Coal is really going to help us, but we'll re-roll this, pick up an HP upgrade. Bob's your uncle. We are sitting real fucking pretty considering this is... I mean, I could just, with the compass here, try to go for a speed run. I don't know the fastest chest run that's ever happened. I've done it in like 21 minutes, I think. So we could possibly go for that right now. You know what? Why don't we just try to see how fast we can beat the game here? I'm not even saying that we're necessarily guaranteeing ourselves a victory, and I am slowing down here to a certain extent. This is not a true speed run. This is not going to sequence break the shit out of the game or anything like that. But it is something to make this a little bit more interesting, because if I wanted to press my advantages, we would probably be fucking totally fine. I still would love to get the map, but if I wanted to press my advantages, I have a hard time imagining how we would lose this run, so I think it's in our best interest to just kind of mix it up and try to make it more interesting by doing an impromptu speedrun here. Again, as Edmund said, there are going to be incentives for speedruns in Rebirth, so why don't we, you know, take the bull by the horns, as the case might be, as White Goodman might say, and then make our way through here. So we're going to be fighting our boss. If only I could get the map, I would be psyched. It's a shame if I'm going for a speedrun that I didn't agree to it or decide on that earlier, because we probably could have sped this up a great deal. Mask of Infamy, not going to be difficult, but I need to hit it in order to do damage. As the case is most of the time in Isaac, we'll definitely take Squeezy. Those Spirit Hearts are going to put us right up against it in terms of our available health. The same conditions for this run definitely apply. I'm just going to try to get to the boss room as soon as possible. We are fucking one-shotting champion versions of Chubb. Without using this devil card. I have this devil card that I just have not touched. This is crazy. I don't know if I've ever had as much vanilla damage as this. Now, even though this is a speed run, again, don't expect any world fucking records here or anything. Just trying to have some fun. Sure, PhD is going to be good for us. That might actually save our lives. Open this up. We get an extra bomb. Traded a bomb for a key. Not feeling too bad about that. Now, the real question is there any way... Okay, that ladder isn't that worthwhile, so we'll re-roll it. Mom's purse! Beautiful. Can't buy it because I don't have enough money. When did I spend more money? I thought... maybe I should have picked up Pageant Boy. I'm going to blow my way into the secret room here in the hopes that this allows me to find the boss room easier. It doesn't, but I was hoping. So we have gone the wrong way here. And this is why this run will not be as fast as it could possibly be, because we sadly are lacking a map. But if we were able to get a map, then life would be good. In any case, let's not complain, because life is already pretty fucking fantastic. I'm very tempted to play Demon Judgment. Instead, let's just move along. I did play Judgment once just to see if we'd get lucky. In this chest, we have another key, which is worth picking up. Let's go fight Mom. I want to see if I can actually, like, one- or two-shot her. It looks like it's going to be a two-shotter. Barely. So she's dead. I took some damage. We'll definitely pick up the crate because we can. There is 2 of clubs, which I don't even know if that is good for us. We'll take the PhD. Please give me a map or something. Luck up. Sure, that's fine. We'll take the Polaroid, of course, and then go down to the next floor. So far, so good. Let's try to bum rush these bosses and see if we can't finish this game off as quickly as possible. Even, like, I have the D6, but I'm like, I don't necessarily want to get rid of it because it doesn't matter. Like, we're already so far ahead of the curve here with respect to basically everything. I mean, to do this run faster, you would almost certainly need either A, the map, that's a no-brainer, but also Epic Fetus. Now, that being said, I could still fuck this up something fierce. In many ways. I mean, I do only have total, what, 11 and a half? 10 and a half hearts here? 10 and a half, I think. So, things could go terribly wrong at any point here, but we are speeding right along as quickly as I can foreseeably do it. Extra bombs might help us out during that Mom's Heart boss fight. That's another luck up pill, which we will absolutely take. It's already been a pretty lucky floor. This devil card might allow us to one-shot Isaac, which would be a goddamn personal accomplishment, I would say. And I don't even take that much damage because Lord of the Pit and Mom's Knife combined allow me to pretty much just choose my my battles whenever I want to. So, we're gonna go fight our boss here. We are only at 16 minutes. This is real quick. Death kind of annoying, but he'll be dead. And then we'll switch to focusing on this horse, which is annoying. But 2 hits and he's gone. So, second cube of meat, definitely worth picking up. And we'll see if there's anything in the deal with the devil here that would save me. I just re-rolled it just to see if we'd get something funky. I don't know what I was even looking for there. I probably should have picked up the damage upgrade that was there, the pact, but whatever. Doesn't make a big difference in the whole scheme of things in all likelihood. Curse of the Lost, real annoying. That's going to put a damper on things, but we are only on the womb part 2. It's not utero, so it should be easy enough for us to finish this floor off as quickly as possible. Move on to the cathedral, where I expect we'll be able to speed through things again quickly. Only card that can make me get rid of the devil card at this point would probably be the Emperor, or maybe the Sun. Although I feel like we're going to be okay regardless. So we have reached a couple of dead ends already. We're still at 10 and a half hearts as far as I know. To the best of my knowledge, I have never gotten hearts off the screen. So I am still sticking to the kind of rebirth conditions that we originally started with here. At least from what I can tell. From the way my memory serves me, at least. And my memory does serve me well. Maybe it might not serve you guys well, but it serves me well, I suppose. So we'll get a free spirit heart here. You know, as much as the troll engine has helped us out with the items, it's also helped us out a lot with consumable drops. We've had no problems with keys, spirit hearts, or bombs so far. Not that I've really used bombs for anything, but we were struggling like for half of a floor with keys, and then things just started to turn out pretty well. I guess the luck up pills might have something to do with that as well. As always, one lucky play on Judgment just to see if maybe we'll snag an HP upgrade. Sadly, I guess I'm going to explore the entire fucking floor here, which is a real disappointment for me because if we just did not get Curse of Blindness or Curse of Darkness, life would be better. But we are making our way to the right side here. Super Gluttony doesn't worry me. If he drops an HP upgrade, I can't pick it up, so I guess I'll just re-roll it. Drops a nickel instead. We'll take the pill. The pill is health up. Okay, my bad. We gotta find a way to hurt ourselves, because I believe we do have hearts off the screen now. That's obviously not just a failure of a run. Okay, so we're back in the good heart area. That was totally my bad. How could I have possibly planned for that? Let's be honest. And there is our boss room. So we're going to be fighting Mom's Heart. This should be a super easy boss fight. Might be a little bit longer than the other ones because we are going to have to do some crowd control. Yes, I did leave a bomb back there. And I hope they burn in hell. So we'll just run into this guy. Here we go. Should be easy. Drop some bombs in there. I can't believe I didn't hit that one there. That actually has worked out fairly well still, though. Wow! Permanent bomb state already on Mom's Heart. Is this the most damage I've done on a vanilla run ever? I think it actually might be. This is kind of absurd. There's our boss room right there. I just hope we're going in the right direction. The one direction, of course, to avoid that. Maybe we want to go to the right? Unless this loops around backwards. I don't know. We're not going to set a new record here for speed runs. It might be a new... I can't pick it up anyway. It might be a new personal record. Like, this might be my new record for vanilla run speed. And again, I'm getting ahead of myself because we haven't actually won yet, of course. But, that being said, I don't think we're going to set a new world record because I think I've seen people beat the chest in like 8 or 9 minutes on a vanilla run, which is fucking silly. But we're definitely doing much better than I normally do on vanilla runs. That is for damn sure. Maybe this is the game's way of making up for that awful Quadramom run, where people were perhaps righteously angry about that. Anyway, we're gonna see if we can one-shot Isaac here. We're gonna pop this devil card. We're far away from one-shotting him. Maybe that was a little misguided, but we are gonna put him down maybe in 4 or 5 shots. I'm still managed to find a way to take damage, but let's go down to the chest now. and we'll see what we are able to do here. So 20 minutes in at the chest, that is goddamn amazing. Bean doesn't help, pills don't really help. Guppy's hairball maybe helps, but we're going to reroll everything, and we'll take another attack fly. It's kind of a disappointing series of items to get there. We are pretty far away from Blue Baby. Now let's just play it cool, because I'm actually taking a lot of damage now. A worrying degree of damage for sure. Mind you, this is kind of a shitty draw when it comes to rooms. Double Monstro 2, and one of them is a champion, just creating the most neutral flies I've ever, or most laser bullet flies I've ever seen. What is this card? 2 of diamonds. Sure, double our money, see if I give a shit. We've got War and Pestilence. War is dead, but I took damage there. Not psyched about that. There's a secret room. Hopefully this is our way to get to the boss room. If I can beat it in under 23 minutes, I would be a very pleased boy right now. Famine should be dead. I could have one-shot him if I hit him better, but that's okay. This should take us to our boss room. Yep, we're 1 away. I should kill Gluttony last, and I should be able to make that happen because I'm one-shotting everything. He will give us some health, presumably. Yep, a spirit heart and a whole red heart. One more room and then the boss again. Under 23 minutes is my goal here. Just stay away from Famine, and we've got no problems. Sadly, I had to two-shot him. You know you're having a good run when that's the commentary that comes out of your mouth. Sadly, I had to two-shot him. Alright, so we're just gonna... We don't necessarily have to tank Blue Baby here, but we might as well just to speed it up. Talk about under 22 minutes. Even better than under 23 minutes. Wow, that was a great run. That might be a good omen for our series as it continues into Rebirth territory. But as always, thank you guys for watching. As always, I will see you next time. Continue suggesting your own challenge runs. I will do the ones I deem most entertaining or appropriate. But again, as always, thank you guys for watching. What a great run. I had a lot of fun there.